What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ryan. I'm a musician, producer, teacher, content creator here on YouTube. You could have been doing anything with your time today, but you chose to click on this video. And for that, I really appreciate it. It's just me and my big microphone today. Have yet to get a boom arm. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way too much. Anyways, we've got a lot of fun stuff planned for the video today. We're going to be walking through Toontrack's plugin EZbass. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It does help me out a lot. And we're going to start with some context, so we'll take a look at EZbass. Okay, so what is EZbass? I'm just on Toontrack's website here. EZbass is a plugin to get rid of your bass player. You know, if you're doing the DIY stuff at home, you know, you don't need a bass player. Maybe you don't even want a bass player to begin with. In my case, I'd rather just do it all myself. You know, no need to leave the basement, right? So EZbass, it's $179 USD. I just wanted to note this video is not sponsored in any way. This is just going to be my real opinion. I purchased the plugin with my own money. I just want to note that this plugin never goes on sale. I waited as long as I could to get it. I got it on, I believe it was Boxing Day, and they just added in a MIDI pack instead of putting it on sale. So if you're waiting for it to go on sale, you might be waiting a while. But there's just some high level. Comes with 2 basses out of the box. It comes with a fully competent bass player, MIDI analysis. You have a grid editor. And in my opinion, the most exciting thing we'll be looking at today is going to be the audio tracker. So hopefully it is up to par. And you can see some videos of them using it. You know, it looks pretty cool. That is the UI. Let's see if it's easy to use. Anyways, you can go on their website and look at some high level details. All right, so here I have a session in Logic pulled up. And I've basically just made a couple guitar tracks, put some drums on it, and I've added a bass audio track with nothing on it yet. So I'm kind of just playing around here. I haven't really used EZbass before. This is just going to be my opinion on what happens in the platform and the plugin. So my bass track is here. I'm just going to pull up EZbass. So the main thing we're going to be focusing on today is the audio tracker, but it looks like when you pull up EZbass, the UI looks really simple. So you've just got your bass guitar. Looks like there's different effects that you can put on. Oh, okay. So you can basically configure your chain right on the plugin itself. You may have noticed here that I actually have some plugins already on my chain. It looks like you can do that here. So there is going to be a bass amp. At the top here, you have the bass you want to pick. So it looks like you can get a modern and a vintage bass. And then some tones here. So you can do a DI if you want to do the processing in Logic itself. And there's some distorted metal tones. This is going to be a metal song, so maybe I'll use one of those. I don't know. You can have a finger pick. You can just do finger picking or an actual pick. Continuing, you've got grooves. So this is MIDI. They provided me with a British Invasion MIDI pack. So you can purchase additional MIDI packs on the website. Personally, I don't have much use for bass MIDI packs. I'm just trying to map my guitar to map the bass to some of my guitar riffs. You have a grid editor. So it's the same thing as like the piano roll in Logic. And this is where we get into the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be talking about. So looks like there's a drum and key tracker to accompany bass MIDI as well as an audio tracker. So this is what I'm going to do today. We want to add the Toontrack audio sender to the track we wish to record. So what I've done here is I have basically a sender put on my right guitar. You can see here, going into Toontrack, my audio units. Here's the audio sender. So I've added that on. I'm just going to actually turn it on. So we'll come back into EZbass. I'm not going to pan this just because I want it to sound good for you. Anyways, we'll pull EZbass back up. So my goal here is to just record the audio that I've recorded from my guitar and to have EZbass spit out some solid bass MIDI for me so I don't have to play it. So my input is guitar right. Perfect. So press play in AU hosting service to start recording. So it looks like all I have to do is just press play. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I hope that sounded okay. So it looks like there's some MIDI created already. So what did I do here? I had guitar recorded, not bass. So I want to do guitar audio to bass MIDI. My tempo was, it's just going to actually register the current tempo in the session, which is awesome. It looks like there's some additional articulations we can add in, like a percussive mute, a grace note, a slide, a ghost note. I just want to simple. I'm just testing this out to see if it's going to map some bass MIDI for me. So click OK. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but yeah, let's find out. Okay, so I'm actually just going to put everything on mute except for the drums, and we'll try this again. Okay, quick note, it looks like you can toggle between audio mix and MIDI. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. This is actually fairly intuitive, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanna hear the bass, so I'm just gonna throw it all the way over to MIDI, and it looks like you can blend it in. So I don't need to actually mute anything, I don't think. Let's keep going. Yeah, I mean, it's really not bad. There's, in my opinion, too many notes. So if there was a way for us to get rid of that, let's just take a look. Okay, so you can add in your articulations here. You can actually quantize the notes, it looks like. Oh, this is really cool. So we can track the amount of notes as well. So let's see here. Is this going to give me less notes? It will. Okay, so that's exactly the problem I wanted to solve there. It was actually giving me too many notes. So maybe I just want a little bit more basic, something like this. So what I'm going to do is we're actually just going to add the MIDI to the song track now, and just see what it sounds like. Just really quickly, I haven't done anything to the MIDI it spat out, except just maybe decrease the number of notes and change it to a distorted bass. So we're going to click add MIDI to song track and see what happens here. Okay, so it looks like I can just click and drag the MIDI. I'm hoping. Let's see what happens. All right, let's listen. Pretty cool. I mean, I'd probably do a lot of tweaking here, but for right out of the box in the span of, a couple minutes of just recording this track, it actually sounds fairly good. Let's take it. Yeah, anyways, I hope you liked that. Today we took a look at EZbass through the Audio Sender plugin, and we were able to create a bass track with MIDI, make no edits, and have it blend somewhat well into the mix. There would be, of course, changes to be made. You also have the ability to just play a bass line on your guitar and have the MIDI be constructed from there. So, for example, for this specific Audio Sender auto MIDI creation, there was a few too many notes for me, and I would have just preferred a more solid bass line. I can just make the bass line on my guitar and have EZbass create the MIDI automatically. Pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take care.